Hello and welcome to my fellow Guardians. I am Victor the Dragon, and today I wish to share my candid thoughts on the current state of Destiny 2. Let us begin by examining the current season of Destiny 2. I believe it's essential not to judge a season solely based on its initial weekly reset, as we are often introduced to returning characters and a new storyline. However, I cannot help but question why each season seems to feature the same NPCs we have encountered countless times before. For instance, in the current season of The Deep, we find ourselves conversing with Sloane, who we met back in the base story of Destiny 2, which was removed from the base game years ago, regardless of whether players had to pay for it or not. While I understand the presence of characters like Zavala, our Vanguard bots, Drifter in charge of Gambit, and Saint 14 overseeing the trials of Osiris, I find it perplexing to return to Titan suddenly without a compelling narrative explanation. Moreover, during the season of the Deep, each weekly reset requires us to repeatedly visit the same location with minimal variations, usually changing only 1 to 3 bosses and introducing a single new location. This repetitive nature becomes tedious, especially when we have a plethora of seasonal challenges tied to the weekly missions. Constantly, players have often found themselves stuck in a monotonous loop of completing the same mission repeatedly, especially if other Guardians are simultaneously engaged in the same activity, leading to delays in completing challenges. Another concern I wish to address is the fishing aspect introduced into Destiny 2 Season of the Deep. While I appreciate Bungie's efforts to add diverse content, I fail to comprehend their decision to provide little substance within the fishing feature. Players are taken to existing locations in the game, making the fishing spots feel out of place. To acquire bait, players are required to participate in specific activities such as Strakes, Crucible, and Gambit. My issue with fishing lies in the fact that the public events can occur while fishing, disrupting the experience and resetting the fishing spot bar, thereby causing frustration among players. Waiting for the public event to conclude or completing it only adds the disponents, as fellow Guardians may leave the area annoyed by the interruption. To enhance the fishing experience, I believe Bungie could explore more creative options. For example, players could be rewarded with unique transmog loot, offering items from the past seasons of Destiny 2, whether they were present playing the video game or not during that time. Additionally, the option to exchange a duplicate transmog items for valuable rewards such as high star armor or even bread dust could add more excitement and motivate to engage in the fishing activities. Furthermore, my attention is drawn to the rewards offered at the conclusion of seasonal questlines. While I appreciate receiving a ship or sparrow as a reward, I cannot help but feel that such items are underwhelming for an extensive 7 to 8 week questline. The lack of exciting exotics of an assortment of new weapons for different characters is a rather disheartening. The repetitive reward structured diminishes the enthusiasm for completing lengthy questlines on multiple characters, and I find designs of the ships and sparrows to be less than appealing. Shifting the focus to the Solstice event currently in Destiny 2 as of right now, a yearly occasional event in Destiny 2, I find the recent weapon offerings to be rather disappointing. Although the introduction of a new rocket called Strand generated excitement, it ultimately turned out to be a reskin of a previous weapon skin that was already obtained from playing Gambit. Additionally, the hand cannon and shotgun available this year were already present in previous events, further contributing to a sense of repetition. Moreover, the location for the Solstice event, the EAZ, remains unchanged from previous years. However, this time around, the ability to use a sparrow to move quickly between locations was inexplicably removed, forcing players to navigate on the foot. The presence of portals during the event also poses a risk, as players can be killed while passing through them, leading to unnecessary time wastage. The imposed time consistent during the event adds additional pressure and detracts from the overall experience. Lastly, the event card. An in-game item pack that requires purchase with real money is a contentious aspect of the Solstice event. While I understand that events may involve certain costs, labeling it as a free event when players need to make purchases to access specific items seems contractably and can be perceived as misleading. As we eagerly anticipate the final shape, the final DLC in Destiny 2, supposedly, the upcoming expansion DLC in February 2024, I am drawn to intriguing possibilities of Cayde 6 making a return. For years, many of us have longed to see his character again, as he possessed a captivating background story that was left unexplored. However, I understand the concern that his return may undermine the significance of the Forsaken DLC, which has been removed from the game, preventing new players from experiencing this content. Presenting a hypothetical scenario of the final shape, I speculate that the Cayde 6's return may take form of a simulation, where we reconstruct his memory fragments or consciousness without his physical body. This could provide a heartfelt reunion for players who love Cayde 6, such as myself, while also acknowledging that he cannot truly return to his original form. The trailer for the final shape showcases numerous battles and the potential to defend the Traveler, accompanied by the memories of fallen guardians, a concept that further piques my interest. Reflecting on the previous DLCs in Destiny 2, it is undeniable that some have not lived up to the grandeur of the Taken King expansion from Destiny 1. While there have been enjoyable moments and compelling narratives in the subsequent DLCs, none have quite matched the intensity and impact of the Taken King. I believe it is essential for Bungie to strive for similar, awe-inspiring experiences in the future expansions. I want to stress that my intent is not to disparage Destiny 2 or discourage others from playing it. As a devoted player since the alpha of Destiny 1, such as myself, I have invested countless hours and genuine passion into this game. The core gameplay mechanics, shooting mechanics, and loot systems are comprehensible. However, I cannot overlook the prevailing sense of lacking content in relation to the time and money invested by players. I earnestly wish that Bungie would actively seek feedback from the player community, engaging with players through the emails or social media platforms. Understanding the sentiments of the player base can lead to more fulfilling expansions, events, and raids that cater to the desires and expectations of the dedicated Destiny community. As I eagerly await the final shape, which could potentially mark the end of the Light and Dark saga, my continued engagement with Destiny 2 hinges on the impression left by this upcoming expansion. Should it deliver a captivating experience, my devotion to the franchise will undoubtedly persist. However, I also yearn for Destiny 3 to take a bold leap into exploring the origins of the species we encounter in the game, providing us with the long-awaited answers to pivotal questions about our roles as Guardians and the destiny that beckons us. Ultimately, I remain optimistic that Destiny 2 will evolve and thrive, taking cues from past successes and learning from areas that may have fallen short. I eagerly anticipate further updates and future content, and should the seasonal content change, I may provide a follow-up video to share my thoughts and observations. I thank you all for following me to express my unfulfilled opinions honestly. My intent is not to criticize, but to rather initialize meaningful discussions about the state of Destiny 2 right now. May all Guardians stay safe and well, and as we embark on the journey that awaits ahead. Indeed, I acknowledge that there are numerous other aspects of Destiny 2 that I have not covered in this video, such as player versus player PvP activities, gambits, streaks, raids, and the ongoing issue of vault space limitations. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in shaping the overall Destiny 2 experience, and they are to merit careful examination and consideration. PvP activities bring a competitive edge of the game, allowing Guardians to test their skills and strategies against one player and each other. However, it is essential to address my imbalances or concerns to ensure a fair and enjoyable experience for all players. Gambit, on the other hand, presents a unique blend of PvE and PvP, offering exciting challenges and rewards. Still, fine-tuning this mode, keeping it fresh and engaging is crucial to maintaining its appeal. Strikes. as staple activities in Destiny provide players with a repeatable source of loot and entertainment. Ensuring that these activities continue to feel engaging and worthwhile is vital to retain player interest. Raids, undoubtedly the pinnacle of Destiny 2's PvE content, offering grand and memorable experiences. However, ensuring accessibility, providing a range of challenging encounters, and rewarding dedicated fire teams are factors that require continuous attention. Lastly, the issue with vault space has been a long-standing concern for many players. With the growing abundance of gear, weapons, and cosmetics, providing adequate storage and organization options is critical to prevent players from feeling burdened or forced to make difficult choices about what to keep or discard. It is my sincere hope that Bungie will take this into account with all aspects of Destiny 2's gameplay and community feedback as they continue to shape the future of this game. By addressing these concerns and implementing thoughtful improvements, Destiny 2 can truly evolve into an experience that captivates and delights its dedicated player base for years to come. Once again, I appreciate your support and engagement, and I look forward to the exciting journey that lies ahead for Destiny 2 and its ever-growing community of Guardians. Stay safe and well. Let us venture forth together into the boundless universe of Destiny. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments section what you thought about it below. Check the links in the description and you can pick which platforms to follow me on. If you're new around here, how about subscribing and clicking the notification bell as I put out new videos every single day. I've been Victor the Dragon, and I'll speak to you soon.